my team. With Ken Littlejohn, he pokes a steal with John Stockton. To bounce the assist to bracket buster Sam Decker. Picking up those MT points on both ends.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, Anthony Davis grew up in Chicago during the Jordan years. So is that why he wears number 23? He said, quote, I wore number 3 in grade school. In high school, I asked for that number. Coach said, you'll get whatever I give you out of this bag. He grabbed out a jersey and threw it to me, and it was number 23. Guys, AD said that'll work.
No doubt. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Hield, they're the wings. Then there's Davis. Then it's Daniel Tice. And it's Nwora in at the 4 spot. And for the Lakers, they've got D'Angelo Russell. Davis out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in a 2-guard. So the Lakers win the tip. Pass to James. Six on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Stolen by Davis. Hits the target from 18 feet.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Davis, that's good.
And on the boards, AD can be a real monster, pushing out the defense and securing his team some points.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Tice outside. Outside for Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton on the wing. And the 3 off target. Now Los Angeles with it.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from the 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Really left him alone that time.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Tipped away. Now, here's James. 37 points his last time out. Here's Davis. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Daniel Tice.
Nice physical play from Davis. Not letting the foul keep him from taking the shot.
The first free throw is good. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Halliburton right side. Outside Davis. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Now here's Hield. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Davis against James. Outside Russell. There's the three. And again, no good by the Lakers. Indiana has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Davis. No good off the glass.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Russell. The three ball. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, the lefty stroke of D'Angelo Russell on display. This is a guard who can be effective with and without the ball.
Halliburton, the pass to Davis. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
James, outside. Back to Russell. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. James, a good look. Pacers with a rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Austin Reeves, that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first.
Austin Reeves, that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Both free throws good from Davis. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Now here's Davis. 26 points for him last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, not to mention a couple of blocks, too. Making his presence felt at both ends of the floor.
Pass to Davis. Back to Russell. To the middle. Here's Reeves. The three. Knocks down the triple.
Well, the playmaking ability of LeBron James may be his best skill in a wealth of incredible skills.
Now here's Davis. 6 points for him. To the inside. Tice passes to Davis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Bamba's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for James. Walker, he's checked in for Reeves. And it's Schroeder in for Russell.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Now here's Walker. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And he's going for the oop here. Davis can't hit.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Davis against Hachimura. And Davis with the block.
Oh, one of the game's great shot blockers. AD's a smart defender who's usually in position to make a play on the ball.
Now here's Hachimura. And it's blocked by Davis. Tice passes to Davis. The Pacers again can't hit.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Bamba. And it's...
Stellar assists, everyone. Sharing the ball just like LD2K, am I right? Think you have a great one? Send your plays with your gamer tag and the hashtag 2KTVWOW on social media. Later, everybody. See you at your next Sacramento Kings Beam Team game inside of NBA 2K23.
Up next, the Pacers. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, David. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Filling the perimeter slots are Halliburton and Hield. Then there's Davis. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Nwora in at the four-man position. And for Los Angeles, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with LeBron James. Russell is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the two spot. And with the season started up, these teams, Clark, certainly looking to hit the ground running this year.
Kevin, first impressions are important. A strong performance now in the early going can really alleviate some of the stress and bumps down the line and help your team build some positive momentum.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Back to Russell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
So much confidence for a young player. Terrific move by Russell in traffic.
And we're about 1 minute into the first. Hield kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Tice. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Getting another opportunity here to see that
establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Davis looking for an opening. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got his second basket of the night. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury. So you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
And the Lakers with possession here. Following the score by Indiana. Reeves gets the bucket.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now here's Davis. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Russell passes to Reeves. Here's James. The 9-foot shot. Another shot. Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass. And he picks up 2.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
So the Pacers call timeout. Their first of the game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Davis against Russell. Three-pointer Hield. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Now, here is Russell. He had 19 points in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio. By Hield, nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Reeves can't hit. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And it's Davis missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hield against Russell. Passes it to Davis. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Hield. It's tipped. Russell with it. Out guarded by Hield. Russell against Hield. Russell with the bucket.
Boy, fantastic job that time, cashing in from the mid-range by Russell. He understands when to pick his spots from the mid-range area.
Pass to Nwora. Drills the three-pointer. Nwora's got 6.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year as we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by it.
And here's Russell after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. LeBron passes to Vanderbilt. Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Jackson hits both of them. Lakers trail by 3. Now Schroeder, he's coming off a 10-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Now here's Davis. The pass to Nwora. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Nwora's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here is Davis following the 3 by the Lakers. Over Beasley. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 8 points for Davis. LA's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside, Walker. Pass to Beasley. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Beasley outside. Hachimura, the pass to Walker. Schroeder with the ball. A 3. Doesn't go that time. Davis against Beasley. Outside, Davis. Here's Nwora. And the Pacers another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Davis with it. Bamba picks him up.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Davis taking 2 shots.
Throw good, Davis. And both free throws good for Davis.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night. .110 left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Walker with a clean look. And again, no good by the Lakers. Davis with it. He's picked up by Walker. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And that's 12 points for Davis.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The Pacers making a switch here.
Substitution on court.
Here is Davis. 10 points for him. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. James outside. Nails it from the high post.
No question, James is the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Reeves following the score by Indiana. Russell with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Russell's got 7 points.
You know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
They kick out to Hield. Got a piece of it, and stolen by LeBron. And it's the Lakers on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 9-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And Davis sends it back. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And that was the Mobil 1 drive. Well worth a second look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Now here's Davis. 10 points for him. Nailed from three-point land.
A really excellent passer for his position. Davis more than capable of dropping dimes.
Timeout called the Pacers. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And in their conference matchup, they faced these guys twice a season. And last year, they took both games.
Two teams in the bottom of the East and West, as you said. These regular season victories count for more. Both hungry for a win tonight.
Davis against Russell. And Davis can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I really like the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Indiana leading by 4. Passes it to Tice. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Reeves. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. It's stolen by Davis. Great D that time from James.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Kicks to Russell. In the corner, it's James. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
Never a bad idea to set up LeBron. I mean, running offense for the King normally works out pretty good for you.
And it's Davis missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Reeves. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Davis kicks to Hield. Back to Davis. Releases. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Davis down low. Jackson on him. And it's Davis missing. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Davis dishes to Jackson. Davis up top. He's got 14. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. For Indiana, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Bamba comes in for Davis, and it's Lonnie Walker in for Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. He's got 10. Outside, Davis. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Walker. 5 points in the game. That ties the game. Reeves has got 9 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Davis. Aston Morrow. Over James. They get it back. And Los Angeles guys shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside, Russell. 1:12 left here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks to Bamba for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Mathurin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
To the left side wing. Outside, Walker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. The last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
The Pacers.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. The Lakers' first quarter could have gone much better. They were sleepwalking their way through most of the period and wound up staring at an 11-point deficit by the time it was over. They came out in the second quarter with a lot more energy and with some nice offensive stretches and were able to even things up before the half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass and be so far.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so in the game for the Pacers, filling the perimeter slots are Halliburton and Hield. And there's Davis. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Nora in at the power forward. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Halliburton against Davis. Russell passes to James. Davis down low. He's covered by Halliburton. And it's Davis missing. Pacers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league. As dangerous as they come.
It's his first trip to the line. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
For the Pacers, Buddy Hield. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Hield. And Los Angeles guys shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
No one near James as he lets it go. Here's Russell.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Halliburton kicks to Davis. Over Vanderbilt. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 17 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Reeves. He's got 12. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Davis gets going like this. There's no way you can stop him. Giving you his entire package right now.
Knocked loose. Davis kicks to Halliburton. Tice, no one around him. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Tice has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Russell passes to Reeves. Up top for Vanderbilt. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Oftentimes, Clark, with Jared Vanderbilt, his impact isn't reflected in the box score.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Kevin. He puts up solid rebounding numbers, but I think it's his defense, which is his greatest attribute. He's a lockdown defender, and he's a high-energy hustle guy who plays with a lot of edge and tenacity, and that has value on just about any team. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
He gets it in there.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. Outside, Russell lets it go from deep. And the Lakers get it back. And Davis sends it back. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And playing 4 years of college often hurts your draft status, but it got Hield ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team.
Now here's Davis. 19 points in the game. And there's the drive. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Pacers, Davis. 1 shot.
1 shot. Free throw good, Davis. Lakers trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Boy, the shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
The first one falls. James Johnson checked in for the Pacers.
At the line for 2.
Schroeder hits them both. Pacers leading by 7.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And here is Davis. 22 points for him. Just in time.
1 eye on the rim, 1 on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Davis trying to get open his heel. And Davis throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Back to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Some changes for the Lakers. James checked in for Walker, and it's Russell in for Dennis Schroeder. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Russell with the bucket.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. Plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Davis, that's for 2. And again, it's Indiana converting.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Back to Russell. Shoots. Kept alive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
The Pacers making a switch here. Wara checked in.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot-blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Here's Mathurin. Outside, Davis lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Davis has got 7 points for the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Poked away. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. James finds Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Timeout called the Lakers. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Davis. A moment now to hear from one.
Substitution on the court.
Lakers trail by 8. Nobody near Schroeder. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Davis against Schroeder. Shoots it up. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Back to Schroeder. Vanderbilt against Hield, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Jared Vanderbilt.
That free throw missing, and the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in, and he's good on the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling it on the ropes.
And there's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
On defense, the Pacers. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Defensively, you know, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Even from over here, you can see that was pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Shooting for Indiana, Daniel Tice. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Tice. Lakers trail by 8. The pass to Reeves. Now, here is Russell. Offline with his 3. Davis with it. A rebound by the Lakers.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Buddy Hield. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Indiana Pacers. Leading by 5. Dishes to Hield for Davis. Hield can't hit.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
LeBron outside. Feeds it to Russell. And Davis sends it back. Pacers leading by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
There's Russell with the 3. They get it again. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Tice, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's LeBron. Goes back up. He lays it in.
LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Nora. Back to Davis. Over Russell. Indiana again missing. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
LeBron outside. It is now to Davis. Shot clock at 5. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by LeBron. Pacers shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Davis, that's for 2. And that time, also a missed shot. Swings outside. Here's Russell with the three. He can't hit that time. And Indiana will come the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. From 15 feet away. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 3. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
LeBron is doubled to tie it up. It's good. Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Doesn't bleed blood, but he bleeds cold blood ice. Russell tearing hearts out down the stretch.
Ends with a timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle.
Welcome to the ball, the Lucky Girl. And
here is Davis.
Lucky Girl. Let's get out and stand up and hit the ball.
Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. The Lakers with the ball. Filling the perimeter slots are Halliburton and Hield. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then there's Davis. And it's Nwora in at the 4 slot. This is it to Tice. Outside for Davis. Takes the 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Reeves. Pass to Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
So free throws for Russell. Something we should be saying often for the next decade or more.
At the line for Los Angeles, D'Angelo Russell. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And Indiana shooting at 51%. Really solid. Davis against Russell. Here's Nwora. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 4.
He's hitting everything from deep. Just flat out torching this defense.
Floats it up for James.
Give credit where credit is due right there. Terrific assist.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Davis. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside Russell. There's the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Nwora's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Davis. And again, it's Indiana.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Davis has the open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And that's now 20 points for Davis.
Hey, when Anthony Davis is knocking down Jays like this, it opens up his entire game. Forces defenders to pick their poison.
And Davis puts it in.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And it's Russell in the corner. Traps in the tray. Russell's got 25 points in the game.
big score at this point in the game, folks. D'Angelo can't do it any better than that.
Second chance effort. Davis finds Tice. Over Davis. Offensive rebound, Pacers. There's the pass to Davis. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from LeBron. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Davis against Russell. Fades back. And it's Davis missing. Lakers have gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. LeBron kicks to Russell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Russell against Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the corner. Tice, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Yes!
No question about it. Touch with Anthony Davis. And the game has actually come down to this. They need a bucket, or you can practically call it a wrap.
Now Davis. Shot to stop the run. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Stand up and make some noise.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. You went over and back.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one? All right, fans. Here comes your Laker girls.
But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And the officials aren't sure they got it right, and so they're going to review it right now. Can you believe it? If this basket doesn't count, we'll have another overtime period.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg.
A two-time Hall of Famer, one of the best centers of all time, and most recently, adding coach to his illustrious resume, Patrick Ewing is a legend.
In his career with the Knicks, he went up against Michael Jordan in what is now famously dubbed the double nickel game. As we wrap up our series of exclusive interviews for the 2K23 Jordan mode, here.
And preparing for battle, each guy.
Well, the Warriors had an
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry set the all-time record for three-pointers made. He said...
Yeah, pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Filling the perimeter slots are Halliburton and Hield. Jackson is out there with Smith. And it's Davis at the point guard position. And for Golden State, the core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Last down in for Indiana. They won that game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Outside for Curry. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Davis against Curry. Halliburton for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He's a big guard, 6'6", 215. Clay can absorb hits and still finish with ease.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
Now here is Davis. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
That's good from Halliburton. So he gets them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Curry is inside. Davis is on. Curry, good. Curry's got his second basket.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And so here is Golden State. The Pacers making the shot. For the three. The rebound by Halliburton. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Houston. Davis against Curry. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The shot's good from Smith.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Will it go? Again, Curry missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Davis finds Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
Warriors trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Golden State moving it around. On the top of the key, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. And it's 6 points for Stephen Curry.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Davis kicks to Halliburton. Hield the pass to Davis. The outside leaner, again, Indiana. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 4.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Got a piece of it.
Love the effort on defense from Hill. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
And Davis can't get it to go.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make him out.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Poole check in for Stephen Curry.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Poole, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my game.
Now, Wiggins following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And they'll keep possession. The kick out to Poole. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Looney. No good there. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Davis looking for an opening. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Thompson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Got that bucket in no time at all. Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slow his roll.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. That's the Warriors 5. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
And Davis puts it in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now, here's Thompson. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Golden State. Indiana's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Davis. Buries it down low. Davis has got 20.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Wiggins outside. Curry on the wing. Offensive rebound. And Kuminga gets it to go. Kuminga's got 13 points.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors often get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler. The more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. It's worked for him. GA, thanks. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Davis.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never...
And here are the Pacers now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And so in the game for the Pacers. Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Davis. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. The Warriors shooting in this game 45%. Here's Curry with the 3. And Davis pulls it down.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pulls it up. Second chance shot. And it's Looney with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And Curry has it in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And it goes down 2 points. And the Pacers lead by 9.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Curry passes to Thompson. Thompson is doubled. Feeds to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
With that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Davis, that's for 2. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 12 points here in the second half.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Indiana leading by 9. Hield outside. From the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Curry with it. Picked up by Davis. Bucket is good. He's got 25.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Here's Davis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. They double-team Curry. Here's Looney, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kevon Looney may be a veteran player, but he continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of that.
Outside, Davis. Off target from outside.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of creating even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Indiana. 10-point lead. And a closer look here at the hustle staff for Indiana. First free throw is good. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let him play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
And the Pacers call time here. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One Drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Looney with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
High post try, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Warriors trail by 12. Curry kicks to Thompson. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. That one falls. And that's now 37 points for Davis.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Thompson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Davis. He clangs that one off the back iron. So it's the Pacers now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to Mathurin. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Mathurin's got 12 points here in the second half.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Davis. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post. Davis has got 41.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down.
Nice shot by Thompson.
When it counts, you want to get the ball to Klay Thompson where he can do something special with it.
Davis against Thompson. And it's Davis missing. The Warriors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And the wide open shot from Green. Another three for Golden State.
Over his career, Green has been in so many huge playoff games, so he's used to the pressure moments.
Thompson against Davis. Pass to Halliburton. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed.
Three-pointer.
Halliburton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. On offense, here are the Warriors. Now Curry. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Looney kicks to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Davis against Green. Davis, the pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Poole. And it's Halliburton missing. Timeout called the Warriors. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Wiggins is checked in for Golden State. Pass to Poole. Can't cash in. Halliburton kicks to Davis. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Filling the perimeter slots are Halliburton and Hield. Smith is out there with Jackson. And it's Davis in at the point. Thompson outside. And there's the pass to Green over Smith. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Halliburton passes to Davis. Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Poole, and Davis sends it back.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
At the line for one.
Warriors trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 31 points.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Davis, the pass to Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
At the line for the Pacers, Isaiah Jackson taking 2 shots.
Good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Higgins outside. Thompson for 3. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. Brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Tyrese Halliburton go to the line here. That one on Thompson.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Curry fires from way outside. Pacers with the rebound. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Halliburton, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Halliburton's got 19 points.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Timeout called the Warriors.
It's time.
Overtime in full swing here at 2 minutes off the clock. Curry can't get it to go.
Questionable shot selection on that dude. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And they double up Davis. It's stolen by Green. And Curry has it in the corner. The Second chance effort. Looney with the bucket.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
And Davis pulls it down. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
And here's Indiana. They're on a 13-5 run. High post, Davis. Curry meets him.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pacers.
You're right, not much time left. You know, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after what we've seen here, a superb performance in overtime, they're managing to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, and ultimately they were able to just pull away there at the end.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And Davis can't get it to go.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And the basket by Curry.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into overtime.
To see Michael Jordan where he was when we were young to what he became, no one knew that he was going to be as good as he became. He was always good. He was always talented. And like I said, he always talked trash. But the evolution, I mean, it was like, wow.
Now let's go up the starters for your Indiana Pacers. Nat Holt.
Welcome, and with tip-off.
Well, Bam Adebayo dribble.
Great story, Allie. Thanks. So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Hield, they're the wings. Miles Turner out there with Smith. And it's Davis in at the point guard position. Smitty's sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Halliburton's got an open look. That one falls. Coming off Davis' speed.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Indiana. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
On defense, the Pacers. Lowry outside. Takes a three.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Davis against Adebayo. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
And Miami has possession. The Pacers making their last shot. Love the open look. Davis with a rebound.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Kevin Love, first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
That free throw good from Davis. For Miami, they've gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
The versatile skill set of Love. The defender has no idea which move he's going to.
And he's good on the second. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here's Davis. 5 points in the game. Another one called for Indiana.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Halliburton. Now the Pacers on the move. Davis can't hit.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Driving inside. Turner uses the glass on the layup.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Show some love.
Stolen by Davis. Pass to Smith. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Halliburton outside.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Another shot. Davis misses.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Back to Adebayo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now here's Davis. 7 points in the game. Five on the clock. From 18 feet away, Adebayo grabs the board.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
They get it back.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him.
Davis can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Hero. Lowry, a good look. He drains that one after two misses. Now 1 for 3.
What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds. Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
The fadeaway. And that one drops for him. Davis has got 9 points.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Hield against Butler. Out left to the wing. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Breaking into an all-star team like Lowry did. Man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, DA, and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he played at an unbelievable level, and his team, they are winning.
So both teams making some changes here, and the Heat call time here. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
But hey, a win is a win. Sometimes you're not going to play your best, so you have to just gut it out, right?
Now here's Oladipo. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. A nice shot by Butler.
You don't always have to force your way to the rim. That time, Jimmy takes what the defense allows.
Davis against Strus. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside Butler. McConnell against Strus. Pass to Yurtseven. And he buries his first look.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Indiana leading. Outside Davis. Here's Mathurin. Back to Davis. The three is up. Here's Jackson. He can't get it to go, and Miami will go the other way with it.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Martin Martin outside. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. And it's now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And the foul on Gobert 7. That's his first foul of the game. Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Halliburton and Hield, they're the wings. Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. And it's Davis in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Hero against Halliburton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul of the game. And the Pacers with possession here. 6-point game. Pass to Turner. Fires for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Hero right side. And the layup is good off the glass.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
For Indiana, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Davis. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Outside Strus. Pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Lowry with it. Outside Strus. From outside the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket by Hield.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. Now Hero. Shoots over Halliburton. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Smith passes to Davis. Outside Hield. Back to Davis. Over Lowry. The bank shot, no good. The Heat have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Martin finds Lowry. And the step-back jumper is good. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Davis, the pass to Smith. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Nice job of seeing the play through by Kyle Lowry. Took the contact and still got it to fall.
Kevin Love's checked in for Martin. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, B.A., a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And Davis with the block. Indiana on D. Outside Strus. Lowry outside.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Davis against Lowry. Here's Halliburton. Another one falls for Indiana.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. The Pacers beat them last time when these two met at Indianapolis.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
Lowry, the pass to Strus. And here's Hero. Beyond the arc. Smith with the rebound.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Outside Davis. Pass to Turner. 5 to shoot. Davis, the pass to Turner. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet. Turner's got 8.
And that bump not throwing Turner off. Great concentration by the big man.
Lowry against Davis. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Drains the triple. 12 points for him.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync.
And that concludes the first half.
With the score, your Pacers 42.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to at the end of the period. That's all for now.
Yes, penalty time.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just feeding the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Davis. One shot.
That free throw good from Davis. The Heat with the lead. Outside Butler. Pass to Love. Down low. Lowry. Soft touch off the glass.
Kyle Lowry being the aggressor on the offensive end, not allowing the D to slow him down.
And then Davis punches it home!
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Pass to Hero. Out to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Here's Davis. And he can't get that one. Good D by Adebayo. Well, the Heat's shooting around 44%. Not bad. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
The 3, Smith. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good for Indiana. They've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And finished off by Davis.
Ooh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Hero against Halliburton. Hero, the pass to Love. Shot clock at 5. And here's Butler outside. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Lowry against Davis. Here's Turner. Good D by Adebayo.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Lowry, no good. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton, pass to Davis. Carries it down low. Davis has got 11 points in the quarter.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Lowry outside. From outside, off the mark. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Halliburton. Now just a 4-point Heat lead.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Now here's Love. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Davis. And then Davis slams it in.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Lowry with it. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Miami calls timeout.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Strus, he's checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Lowry. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Clock at 6. Here's Hero. From the left block, he sends it through. Hero's got his second basket.
Beautiful form on that jump shot. When Tyler Hero puts it up, it just looks like it's going in.
He gets it in there.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Miami's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. Shoots. He can't get that one to fall. So Indiana will take it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Hield finds Davis. And then Davis slams it in!
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Miami trailing. Hero, the pass to Strus. Back to Hero. It's Adebayo, high post. Back to Hero. The shot misses. Davis with the defensive effort. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 56% today. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Yurt Sevens checked in for Hero. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team has.
Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Here's Davis, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Davis has got 32 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Oladipo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
And the first one at the line is good. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, B.A., but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
And the basket by Halliburton.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
High post here at 7. Jackson on him. They get it back. Here's Adebayo. Yes! And the foul! That one on Hield.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to...
Substitution on the court.
Outside Davis. Smith outside. Three-pointer. Love grabs the miss. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. We've got Miles Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Davis. Then it's Smith. So that's the group out there for Indiana. For 3, Lowry. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Smith. Fires the 3. Davis misses. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Lowry outside. Adebayo against Turner. Adebayo passes to Hero. And again, the Heat missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Davis. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Here's Hero. Pass to Lowry. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Good idea by Butler. Draw the contact while shooting. Get to the free throw line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Butler. Over to the left wing. Pass to Lowry. Oh, there's the alley. Clock at 4. Adebayo, no good. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammates. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Davis against Lowry. Outside Butler. It's rebounded by Indiana. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The rebound by Lowry.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And Davis with the block. The shot by Butler, no good.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Halliburton, the pass to Davis. Back to Halliburton. Davis against Butler. Davis drawing the double team. Hook loose. Here's Butler. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Once Butler gets cooking, look out. His guys need to keep getting it to him.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
All over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. So far, he's happy with their play, but he wants to prevent any kind of a letdown. He told the team, stay aggressive. Don't play not to lose. We want to push the action and try to break their spirit.
And Allie, thanks. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis gets it to go.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Pass to Love from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And now it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
Adebayo. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Miami has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Hero, the pass to Love. That one drops for him.
The body control of Love after he takes the hit. Strong finish.
Well, the Pacers shooting 41% here in the 4th. Lowry against Davis.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And for Miami, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Out to Lowry. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Lowry's got 24.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Here's Davis. And it's Indiana scoring again.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Hero against Halliburton. Now here's Lowry. He's covered closely. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Going inside. It's good. Davis has got 41.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Inside. And Love with the basket on the assist by Hero.
Pinpoint accuracy near the rim, something Kevin Love has had for a very long time.
Here's Davis. He can't hit that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Hero outside. Davis against Lowry. The three is up. And they get it back from behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
And the shot by Lowry is the definition of clutch. He relishes being the man in these moments.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Hield.
When you get spaced up in one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're behind by 9. 40 seconds left in the...
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Heat, Cody Zeller, shooting one.
On the lane. One shot.
And that one misses. Outside Davis from deep three-point range. And so it's Indiana winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.
When the Bulls and Michael showed up at your stadium, you know you got to bring your A game. He's going to carry his team. He's going to do everything that he needed to do to help his team to win. We were physical with him when we had to be physical with him. We trapped him. Sometimes it worked, but for the most part, it didn't. When 23 came back, but was wearing 45, I thought it was great for the sport. According to him, he retired for 2 years to give the rest of us an opportunity to try to win a title. And according to him, I didn't take advantage of it, so he had to come back to show the world that he's the man. That first game that we played him.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Well, the Celtics are developing chemistry. Robert Williams says our older guys are keeping a great energy, preparing us before we even get on the court. When you've got your main players fired up and they're talking in your ear, you got to follow their lead. Kevin?
Veteran leadership, David. That's why we follow you. And you're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Filling the perimeter slots are Halliburton and Hield. Miles Turner out there with Williams. And it's Davis in at point guard. And for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
Here's Davis, and he just worked New York in that last game. Halliburton outside. Back to Davis. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Brogdon, and Davis gets it to go. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Horford no luck. Hield the pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G slam cam. Brogdon with it. Picked up by Davis. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
No, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that one, good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Brogdon's got the ball here for Boston. 4-point game. Brown outside. Back to Brogdon. No one near him. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I guess even he has just one of those once in a while.
Passes it to Davis. It's over Brogdon. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now here is Davis after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Davis against Horford. The kick out to Williams. And that one falls coming off of Davis's skis. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Now here's Tatum. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Here's Brown, and it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Celtics trail by 9. Feeds it to Williams. Good, nice job down low.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Now here is Davis. 9 points in the game so far. It's over Brogdon, and it's Davis missing.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
He dishes it to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner...
And that one goes under bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. Smart's checked in for Brogdon.
Marcus Smart.
Smart against Davis. Over Smart. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 11.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Tatum down low. Covered by Hield. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Halliburton outside. Back to Davis. Halliburton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Williams trying to break free, and that one's good by Davis. 13 points in the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Some changes for Boston. Mike Muscala is checked in for Robert Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's White in for Jaylen Brown. Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Outside Williams. Davis, the pass to Williams. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's McConnell. White covering. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Davis. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Turner. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Tatum passes to White. Outside Williams. Fires from the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Davis against Smart. The kick out to Williams. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here is Davis. He's got 13. Wants to get it to Turner and does. The shot, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring you, just making sure guys can't find any looks. They don't want to give away any.
Outside, Davis. The pass to Williams. Back to Davis. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Tatum on the court for Indiana. You've got Williams. Davis is out there with Halliburton. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Outside, Horford. Outside to Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. They got for us, DA.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Outside, Horford. Tatum on the wing. And it's good. The time running down to the shot clock. Tatum's got 11 points.
When you have an offensive arsenal as complete as Jason Tatum's, the shot clock doesn't bother you. I love that.
And it's Davis missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Now, here's Horford. He has 5. There's the dish to Muscala. Outside to Brogdon, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Austin making some changes. Davis surveying the floor. With a tie, and it's good. 2 points. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player. Oh, you got to be kidding.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line.
Malcolm Brogdon does a nice job to commit, gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 1. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Greg Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Wow, how about the balance and strength of Malcolm Brogdon? Give him the N1.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Davis kicks to Williams, passes it to Hield. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Outside, Davis. Driving the ball. This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Brogdon outside. Brown the pass to Brogdon. Wide open. And there are the Celtics with another basket. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Fires at the elbow. Here's Turner. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Turner's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
It's stolen by Davis to the inside. Halliburton. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Davis, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Davis has got 11 in the second half. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Davis against Brogdon. Got a piece of it. Halliburton with the steal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
And guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had a outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform. I'll say he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Pacers leading by 3. In the corner, it's Hield. Back to Davis. Shoots over White. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the triple. And Davis sends it back. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. Pass to White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
And White kicks to Brown. Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Davis with it. He's got 26. Turner passes to Davis. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Upside Brown. That shot wide open. Now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Outside, Davis. Halliburton outside. Shoots. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. 28 points for Davis.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
The three from Tatum. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They get it back. And that one's good by Davis. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Here's Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to score.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Pacers. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Filling the perimeter slots are Halliburton and Hield. Williams is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Davis in at the point guard position. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brogdon. And Davis sends it back. Here's the floater. Halliburton, that's good. And the Pacers lead by 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Gets the 3-point in the phone.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
The kick out to Williams. Lets the 3 fly, and that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. Hield outside. Back to Davis. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Shot's good by Turner.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
On the wing, Brown. Outside to Brogdon. And again, Boston with the triple.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Davis dishes to Turner. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow, Miles Turner showing a bit of physicality and getting his teammates fired up with the hoop and the arm. All right.
Celtics trail by 10. Now Brown. Outside, Smart. That 3 off the mark. Pacers have got every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go win. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
They get a hand on it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Indiana with it. Outside, Davis fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pope loose. Right wing. Now a timeout called by Boston. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is, they've matured together. They've had deep playoff runs, and they've...
Substitution on the court. At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line with 1 shot.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Davis up top. He's good.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Halliburton kicks to Davis. On the wing, Hield. And Indiana, another three.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Back to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 10 in the basket from Tatum.
Okay, Jason Tatum showing a little strength on that play, pushing through the contact, gets to his finish. That is pretty.
Are you locked in on the NBA playoffs and are you looking for some extra VC? I bet you are. So if you're not playing the Daily Pick'em in 2K23, you're really missing out. In the Daily Pick'em, you'll make.
And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they arrived at the arena, getting set to do battle on enemy turf. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Bucks are one of the league's powerhouses, and you ask Giannis, and they're not going anywhere. He said, quote, "We're going to do this for a long time, the next 5-10 years, whatever the case may be."
None. Thanks, Allie. And Grant, both of these teams are dealing with injuries. We'll get a chance to see just how deep each one of them is.
And that's where depth, BA, is so important as you go through the season. Obviously, it's unfortunate that these teams are missing guys, but if you're getting more minutes tonight, you have to grab that opportunity.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Hield, they're the wings. Then there's Davis, then there's Johnson, and it's Williams in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Holiday and Allen are at guard form. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. And it's Crowder in at the 3. Allen against Davis. Outside Johnson. They grab their own miss. And he gets the bucket.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Tries a 10-footer, and it's blocked by Davis. And Hield puts up a deep 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Davis against Holiday. Davis, the pass to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Lopez. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. The Pacers were involved in one of the biggest trades of last season, Clark, sending Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento for Tyrese Halliburton.
I tell you what, it gives Indiana one of the most exciting young players in the NBA, BA. And I think the sky's the limit for this kid, Tyrese Halliburton. He's got all the skill set that you want in the point guard position. And in addition to that, he's a galvanizer. He's a connector. He's a leader, and that could serve the small market Pacers extremely well.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Davis. Outside for Halliburton. Lopez with the steal. Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Crowder outside. Outside Holiday, lets the 3 fly, on target from range.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
Outside for Halliburton. That one falls, coming off Davis' feed. Halliburton's got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Williams' shot is good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Clark, what you like about Chris Duarte is that he can fill it up in a hurry. He's such a gifted scorer.
He really is, and he's fearless and he's confident, and those are qualities all good scorers have. And when he knocks down a couple of shots, he can really get it going. He can get his own shot. He can make tough shots. He's a bona fide bucket getter.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Crowder inside. Williams defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, I tell you, the Bucks are a big, tough, physical team, even in the backcourt. That's part of why they won the championship in 21 and are contenders going forward as long as they stay healthy.
You know, Clark, on top of that physicality, the Bucks have guys who can stretch the floor now.
Yeah, it's a nice combination, B.A. They can create space without having to play small ball. Not many teams can do that. Makes them one of the more unique squads in the league.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by the Pacers. On the wing, Holiday, covered by Johnson. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Now here's Davis. He had 25 points in his last game, and they pick up 2. Davis has got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside. Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Dragic. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
In transition, here come the Pacers. And then Davis slams it in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Ingles, following the bucket by the Pacers. Davis with it. 11 points in the game. Over Dragic. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Here's Ingles. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. On the court for the Pacers. Second quarter underway. Halliburton and Hield, they're the wings. Jackson out there with James Johnson. And it's Davis in at point. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. That 3's off the mark. And for Indiana, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Davis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic.
And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Davis against Holiday. Pass to Allen. Fires the three. That shot off the mark. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Davis. Some solid defense from Holiday. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Allen on the wing. From downtown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Allen's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Davis against Holiday. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Back to Allen, puts up a three, and another three for Milwaukee.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Milwaukee calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Holiday passes to Crowder. Back to Holiday. Allen on the wing. Defended by Halliburton. Crowder left side. Releases. And that one hits the back iron.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Tipped away. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Climbing the ladder for the 360 flush. Ridiculous bounce.
He went so high for that one. Wow.
And that's what it takes, guys. Athleticism, coordination, and a bunch of confidence and fearlessness.
Right side Holiday. This one for 3. And the Bucks miss again. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Davis. And there it is for him. Davis has got 24.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Holiday up top. Coming off a 12-point game. Crowder inside. Johnson on him. And Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis has checked in for Ingles. And Dragic has subbed in for Drew Holiday. Williams has checked in for Indiana. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Dragic. They get it again. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has gotten his second bucket.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Portis.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pass to Dragic. Crowder outside from deep. Doesn't go for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Haliburton outside. Back to Davis. Second shot opportunity, and the bucket is good. Davis has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level. Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Crowder, the pass to Lopez. Pass to Dragic. Here's the three. Rebounded by Hield. For Indiana, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Johnson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Johnson's got 7.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Stolen by Davis. And stolen by Dragic. The three. The shot off that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun. Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drop.
Lopez against Williams. Outside Holiday. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The up fake from Lopez working.
The Bucks trail. Inside it to 4 and 5, it's Giannis and Portis. Holiday and Allen are at guard for him, and it's Crowder in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. On the wing, Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Pacers with a rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
A clean pass that time from Haliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Pass to Allen. Here's Crowder to the middle. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Davis finds Williams. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. The free throw drops for Williams. Davis against Holiday. Let's go with a 3. And yes, another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 45 points.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP, feeling it tonight.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here. helping them weather his absence.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dragic misses. And it's Indiana's ball. Here's Davis. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Davis against Dragic. Shoots over Johnson. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Indiana calls timeout. They're leading by 13. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet